Welcome back to my New York Jets franchise rebuild here on Madden 24. In the last episode, we finally lost our first game of the season, ended up losing that one to Buffalo, but we then rebounded pretty nicely and beat Cincinnati 39-31, so we're headed into Week 11 with an 8-1 record. We do have some upgrades to kick off this episode though, starting with wide receiver Brendan Rice, who's getting +1 to acceleration, 2 to awareness, 2 to ball carrier vision, 1 to break tackle, juke move, short route, and spectacular catching. Next up, we have our rookie safety in George McLeod, who we traded up to take with the 7th overall pick, I believe, in the last draft. He gets +2 to agility, 1 to man coverage, 2 to press, 1 to tackle, and 1 to zone coverage. I don't generally show the offensive lineman upgrades much, but Rasheem Whitfield was a second-round pick for us. He's already up to a 77 overall. And last but most certainly not least is our undrafted free agent Brian Walker, who gets +3 to man coverage, 1 to play rec, 2 to pursuit, and 1 to tackle, already up to a 73 overall. And to kick off today's episode, we get to take on the Los Angeles Rams, who are led by Hugh Elliott, a second-year quarterback who's up to an 80 overall. At running back, they have an 80 overall in Elijah Mitchell. Wide receiver is an 85 Cooper Kupp, an 84 Puka Nacua, and an 82 in Elijah Moore. Tight end's a 72, left tackle's a 77, left guard's an 81, center's a 76, right guard is going to be a 78, and right tackle's a 76. And over on defense, they have former Jet Will McDonald starting at left end at a 78 overall. Right end's a 93 in Aaron Donald. He is not retired in this universe. Defensive tackle's a 77, outside linebacker is going to be a 73, middle linebacker is a 78, right outside linebacker is a 78 as well. At corner, they have an 86 overall in Deron Bland, an 80 overall in Kalen King, then at free safety a 79, and strong safety a 76. I am going to be throwing out a contract here, but it's just to re-sign one of our backup offensive linemen in Luke Dell. He's only 23 years old. Let's lock him up for the next few seasons, so a 3-year offer, and next season will be great. Well, Luke, let's focus on this year. We are also going to look to lock up our punter here. We're going to offer him a 2-year deal. We're going to go and up this money just a bit. Actually, let's go ahead and make it a 3-year deal. Up the money just a bit, and Tommy Townsend will be re-signing. But now it is finally time to jump into this game against the 2-7 Los Angeles Rams. The Rams would end up getting the ball first and have driven all the way down to the Jets 21, where they face a 3rd and 3. Hugh Elliott back in shotgun, will look to pass. A quick throw will be caught by Puka Nacua, and the drive will stay alive. As you probably already noticed, I'm trying something a bit different with the uniforms to see how much I like this, but now a 1st and 10 from the 15. Elliott with a handoff to Mitchell up the middle, and he's going to get brought down for a 3-yard play, and they have a lineman injured. So that brings up now a 2nd and 7. From the 11-yard line, Elliott will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside is going to be caught, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 3. But he has yet to throw an incomplete ball so far. Let's see if he can keep that going here on 3rd down. He's going to come out under center. Mitchell is lined up at running back. From about the 8-yard line, he's going to drop back to pass. And he's going to throw to the outside, caught by Mitchell, and he's going to get stood up and brought down on the play by Danny Campbell, the 2nd-year linebacker. The Rams would then make the field goal to take a 3-0 lead, but now the Jets face a 3rd and 15, and it's going to be a screen pass right into the dirt as we will punt it away. On the ensuing drive for the Rams, the defense would force a 3-and-out, so we get the ball back, but now it's a 3rd and 4 from our own 42. McDonald will drop back, going deep over the middle, and he finds Brock Bowers all the way to the Rams 41. Not a great sign. Our quarterback did not complete a single pass in the first quarter, apparently, but let's see if he can keep this going. And it's a quick throw to the outside. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be our fullback, Heron, for a 5-yard play. Now in a 2nd and 5 from the 36-yard line, McDonald goes back under center. Breece Hall is the running back here. Heron still in at fullback. We give it to Hall, goes up the middle. He's breaking tackles, and that's going to set up a 3rd and inches. I thought he got the first down, but I guess not. Now Alvin Kamara will check into the game here. From the Rams' 31-yard line, McDonald lines up under center. We give it to Kamara for the easy first down as he is brought down to the 26. Will McDonald be able to finish this drive out, though? 1st and 10. Breece Hall checks back into the game here. McDonald will look to pass. He's going to lob this one downfield. He's got a man, and that is a touchdown for Brock Bowers as we will take the lead 7-3. On the following drive for the Rams, they face a 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it. From the Jets 39, Elliott with a quick throw will find his man who breaks that tackle, breaks another one, and will have the first down. Following that, just a few plays later, it is a 1st and goal from the 7. By the way, Hugh Elliott is still perfect on the day. He completed another pass in simulation, so now he's 13 of 13. On first and goal, he's under pressure, and that one will be his first incomplete pass of the day. We finally managed to jinx him. Now with a second and goal, he's going to come out in an I formation this time. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and he's going to get met and brought down by Lucas Van Ness to set up a third and goal from the 6. Elliott back in shotgun again. Mitchell is lined up at running back here. He will take the snap and look for a quick pass, most likely. He's going to step up in the pocket. He has room to run. I don't know why he hasn't taken off yet. He finally will try and get brought down, so they should have to settle for another field goal. With just over 4 minutes to go here in the first half, we are facing a possible 3-and-out on a 3rd and 5. McDonald will look to pass. A quick throw underneath, caught by Jalen Waddle, who gets a great block. Now up the sideline, is brought down to the 45 to keep our drive moving. We now jump later on into the drive. Under a minute to go here in the first half. We do have all 3 timeouts. It's a 2nd and 7 from the Rams 15. A quick throw to the outside. That one's going to fall incomplete, trying to get it to Brock Bowers. Will we have to settle for a field goal here on a 3rd and 7? McDonald back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back. McDonald will look to pass. He's going to step up, and Jared McDonald's going to take off for the first down, getting brought down to the 5-yard line. We would burn our first timeout, but now it's a 1st and goal. Alvin Kamara has checked into the game. McDonald with a snap. A quick throw caught by Bowers, and he gets forced out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. It does, however, stop the clock for us at 34 seconds to play here in the first half. McDonald back in shotgun. Breece Hall is the running back. And we give it to Hall, who goes up the middle and easily gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. As we now jump into the second half where we would get the ball first, it's a 3rd and 2 from the Rams 36. McDonald back in shotgun again with a quick throw, finds Brock Bowers. He's got the first down all the way to the 22. McDonald comes back in shotgun again. Alvin Kamara is still lined up in the backfield. He'll take the snap, run the play fake, and now he's going to the end zone. He's got his man. Touchdown to Garrett Wilson. Will make the lead 21 to... That is not even Garrett Wilson. That's Brendan Rice. I apologize. But it makes the lead 21-6. The Rams are not looking to go away in this game lightly, though. A 3rd and 5 from the Jets 29. Elliott's all alone in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. A quick throw to the outside, and there is absolutely nobody there. That is only his 2nd incomplete pass, though, and I imagine now they will settle for another field goal try. This one of about 46 yards to try to make it 21-9 here late in the 3rd quarter. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and this one will be good. On the following drive, the Jets face a 3rd and 13. McDonald out of shotgun, will drop back to pass, going deep downfield. He's got a man, and that's Brendan Rice again, and this time he is gone. From 80 yards out, we'll make it 28-9. We will now jump into the 4th quarter where the Jets have the ball again, this time at the Rams 6-yard line on a 1st and goal. We'll fake it to Breece Hall. McDonald rolling to the outside. He may take off, and he will. He fights his way down inside the 1-yard line. Now it's a 2nd and goal. With a goal line set, Alvin Kamara has checked into the game. It'll be a toss play out to Kamara. Does the blocking hold up? Not really. He's brought down, and now Will McGraw, our starting right tackle, is injured. Hopefully that injury is not too serious, but now it's a 3rd and goal. From just outside the 1-yard line, back in a shotgun set, will take the snap. It's a read option, and Jared McDonald will get into the end zone himself. Touchdown, Jets, to go up 35-9. Well, I have a quick correction. It was only 34-9 because Jake Elliott actually had his extra point blocked, but the Rams did manage to score a garbage time touchdown, so the final score today is 34-16, but more importantly, we are now 9-1 on the season. Jared McDonald had one of the best days we have seen from him this year. 13 of 17 for 239, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Breece Hall ran for 94 yards in a score. McDonald ran for 18 yards in a score. Receiving, Brock Bowers 62 yards and a touchdown. Brendan Rice 3 for 114 and 2 scores. Had a fantastic day, obviously. Damian Bryant led the team in tackles with 8. In sacks, we got 1.5 from our rookie defensive tackle Dexter Atkins, 1 from Lucas Van Ness, 1 from Quinnen Williams, and a half of 1 from Jermaine Johnson. And then we got no interceptions today. But now let's see how Hugh Elliott played. He went 24 of 29 after starting 13 of 13. He was really accurate today, but obviously they could not put up points. 242 yards and a touchdown. That's rushing, but he got 48 yards on 17 carries. And then receiving, Puka Nacua 7 for 79, Cooper Kupp 5 for 71, and Jonathan Brooks, their running back, is apparently the one who caught the touchdown. Before we get into our next game, there are a couple upgrade points to go around here, starting with running back Breece Hall, who right now with his morale boost is a 99 overall, but at his base rating he is a 97, getting +1 to ball carrier vision, 2 to break tackle, 1 to carrying, and 1 to chain of direction. And then we have our franchise quarterback in Jared McDonald. We're going to upgrade his field general. With all of his boost right now, he is playing like a 90 overall quarterback, and he's a base 83 currently. But he gets +1 to awareness, throw accuracy mid, and throw accuracy short. Going into the last game, we only had a 3-game lead in the division. Well, Buffalo actually lost to the Chargers in Week 11, and since we beat the Rams, we now hold a 4-game lead in the AFC East, but now we get to take on the New England Patriots, and obviously you can see we have a couple scenarios to deal with. The first one is the rivalry game rematch scenario, and it's just going to be rinse and repeat. We need to complete the sweep of the Patriots. The Patriots have had this game marked on their calendar, and their players will have +5 break tackle and +5 play rec for this week's game. Awesome, if you remember their running back's Nick Chubb, so seeing that +5 break tackle is kind of terrifying. On top of that, the +5 play rec is not going to help our breakout quarterback scenario, but let's just double check and see how many yards Jared McDonald is going to need. He is going to need to throw 1 or fewer interceptions and have 400 scrimmage yards. I don't think he's going to do that, but 4 total touchdowns is definitely doable with him. We really don't pick up a ton of yards with our quarterback because we, I think, rely so much on Breece Hall, but he could definitely end up with 4 touchdowns. I know we already played the Patriots earlier this season, but I kind of need a refresh on their depth chart. Caleb Williams is their starting quarterback at an 88 overall. Nick Chubb is a 94 overall at running back. Wide receiver is an 81 overall, an 80 overall in Jameson Williams, and a 76 in Calvin Austin. Tight ends an 80 overall Mike Gesicki. Left tackle is an 85, left guard's a 77, center is a 79, right guard's a 75, and right tackle is an 86. Now over on the defensive side of the ball, they have a 96 overall Chase Young. At right end's an 81 overall, defensive tackle's an 84, outside linebacker's a 73, middle linebacker's a 78 and an 81, right outside linebacker's an 82. At corner, they have an 89 overall in Charvarius Ward, an 85 in Christian Gonzalez. Free safety is a 91 Javon Holland, and strong safety is an 89 overall in Jabril Peppers. The last time we played these guys, we won 31-17, and it looks like Jared McDonald really didn't do a whole lot. 139 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions though. Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks on the day, and it looks like we were really carried by Breece Hall and 182 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. We would end up getting the ball first, but have already driven into Patriots territory. It's a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. McDonald is looking to pass here. It's a quick throw caught by Kamara, and that's going to get us down to about the 10-yard line to set up a 2nd and 2. Jared McDonald back in a shotgun set now from the 10-yard line. Breece Hall is back in the backfield here. McDonald will look to pass. A quick throw will be caught, and we are down to the 2-yard line for a 1st and goal by Garrett Wilson. Now in a pistol set, I imagine this ball is going to go to Breece Hall. We take the snap, give it to Hall, who is met immediately, and we have a 2nd and goal from the 3. This time it's going to be a goal line set, and Alvin Kamara is checked in at running back. We'll take the snap, we give it to our fullback Heron, who goes up the middle and dances his way into the end zone. Touchdown Jets, we are up 7-0. However, on the ensuing drive, the Patriots have now driven into striking range of the Jets at the 12-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Chubb, who is met immediately by Lucas Van Ness in the backfield. You gotta love to see that at any point. Now a 2nd and 13 from the 15. Caleb Williams will drop back. He's going to the end zone. That one's going to be knocked away by George McLeod. That should have been an interception, though. That would have actually been the first interception we saw him make. He has several in simulation, but now on 3rd down, it's going to be a screen to the outside. It's caught by Chubb, who gets to the edge, but he'll get brought down for a 4th and 6 to end the 1st quarter. The Patriots would make the field goal, but now we face a possible 3 and out. It's a 3rd and 4 from our own 31. McDonald at a shotgun will drop back, going downfield. That one's going to get intercepted on the play, and I believe that's Christian Gonzalez getting brought down to the Jets' 45-yard line. Now will Caleb Williams be able to take advantage of it? It's a 3rd and 2 at the Jets' 11. Williams at a shotgun with a handoff to Chubb up the middle, and we're going to hold them to another 4th down. But this time they are not settling for the field goal. They are going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Caleb Williams lines up under center, and I think that's either going to be on us or either way. Something big's happening here. False start on the Patriots. All right, I was afraid that was going to be called on us. So because it makes it a 4th and 6, now they will just settle for the field goal to try to make it 7-6. The kick is away, and it is good. So the defense is at least able to just hold them to a field goal try after some great field position. But on the next drive, we're now deep in Patriots territory with a handoff to Breece Hall, getting us all the way down to the 2-yard line for a 1st and goal. Now it's a goal line set. Alvin Kamara back in the game. We're going to hand off to Heron again, who gets in for his second touchdown today as we go up 14-6. The defense would be able to force a punt in simulation, so we're going to jump in on a 3rd and 10 from the 50-yard line under 2 minutes to go in the half, and we'll find Brock Bowers for just a 2-yard play, so I imagine we're about to punt this one back. And New England is looking to strike here right before halftime. About 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going downfield, a wide open man, and a touchdown for the Patriots. Now, will they go for 2 to try to tie the game? Surprisingly, no, they won't. They settle for an extra point to just make it 14-13. Now, we have 44 seconds and all 3 timeouts to see if we can do anything with this. It's a quick throw to Breece Hall for just a 2-yard gain, and we burn our first timeout. So now 39 seconds to play in the half. McDonald back in shotgun. Hall is still lined up in the backfield. He will look to pass again. He's going to go a little bit deeper downfield. He finds, I believe that's going to be Brendan Rice to the 38, and we burn our second timeout. 34 seconds to play here in the first half. Now Alvin Kamara is in at running back. McDonald runs the play action. Going deep downfield, he's got a man. That's going to be Jalen Waddle all the way down to the 34-yard line. Then we would call our final timeout with 4 seconds to go in the half. To try to give us a 17-13 lead, Jake Elliott kicks it away, and this one is good right before halftime. Now it's a 2nd and 7. Williams is back in shotgun again. From the 12-yard line, he'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going downfield. He's got a man, and that one's going to get knocked out of his receiver's hands. That should have been a touchdown, but Anton Lane made a massive hit. So that brings up a 3rd and 7. They come out with a 5-wide set. Williams is all alone in the backfield. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. Go into the end zone. That one's going to get knocked away by George McLeod, and they should settle for another field goal try here. This one of about 39 yards, or 29 yards. I can do math. It's whatever. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is 17-16. But now can McDonald in the offense avoid a 3-and-out? It's a quick throw caught by Brendan Rice, and this drive will continue. However, just a couple plays later, it's now a 3rd and inches from the 47. McDonald lines up under center. He takes a step, hands off to Breece Hall, and we have another first down to keep the drive moving. And now, once again, later on in the drive, this time it's a 3rd and 6 from the 21-yard line. McDonald will take the snap, going downfield, and he overthrows Jalen Waddle. Would have been an easy touchdown, or at least a 1st and goal. So we will send out Jake Elliott for about a 38-yard try to make it 20-16 here late in the 3rd quarter. The kick is away, and it is good. Well, how about this? On the first play on the Patriots' next drive in simulation, Sauce Gardner gets a pick, and we take over at the 14-yard line. So now we need to see if Jared McDonald can make this a 2-score game. 1st and 10 from under center. We hand off to Breece Hall, who goes right up the middle with some great blocking, and he is finally going to get brought down at the 4 to bring up a 2nd and inches. McDonald now goes under center. Breece Hall is the running back. From the 4-yard line, he'll drop back. A quick throw is going to be caught by Bowers, and it sets up a 1st and goal at the 3. McDonald's going to come out under center one more time. Heron is in at fullback. Breece Hall is in at running back. We give it to Hall right up the middle, and he's dancing around and getting brought down at the 2, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. That brings out a goal line set. Heron's in at fullback. Kamara's in at running back. It's a toss to the outside. Kamara trying to get to the edge, and he will fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown Jets. Will make it 27-16. In simulation, Lucas Van Ness would get a sack on Caleb Williams to set up a 3rd and 13 at their own 22. Can they avoid the 3-and-out? Williams will drop back to pass, and it's a screen right into the dirt. They should punt this one away. But now we get to try to avoid a 3-and-out of our own. It's a 3rd and 3 from the 21. It'll be a handoff to Breece Hall to the outside, and the blocking does not hold up. We will have to punt this ball away with about 9 minutes left. With just over 7 minutes to play, we will jump into the Patriots drive. A 1st and 10. He's going to fire this one downfield. That should have been intercepted by C.J. Mosley. Williams out of shotgun. Will drop back to pass again. He's going to throw to the outside and miss Mike Gesicki. Now it's a 3rd and 10. And it's going to set up a 5-wide set for Caleb Williams. He is all alone in the backfield. He'll drop back looking to keep this drive alive. He's going to let this one go deep downfield. That was going to be knocked away by Anton Lane. And on 4th and 10, they'll have a decision to make. And that decision is going to be to go for it here. Williams back in shotgun again, an obvious passing situation, so we need to really come after the quarterback. It's a play action, going downfield, he finds his man, and that will result in a 1st down, just barely. So now with 6.5 minutes to go, it's a brand new set of downs at the 39-yard line. Williams will drop back to pass again, he's going to go downfield and overthrow his man, 2nd down. Once again a shotgun set, Nick Chubb is still in the backfield, but Williams will obviously look to pass here. He's going to throw this one to the outside. That is caught and brought down for an 8-yard play. Now a 3rd and 2. We are officially under 6 minutes to play here. Williams will drop back to the pass. He's going to fire over the middle, and he finds his man. That'll be a 1st down, making people miss all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 1st and 10 by Jamison Williams. And now Caleb Williams will go back under center for the next play. It does not look like Nick Chubb is in the game. They hand off to their backup running back, who goes up the middle, and he will fight forward for about a 6-yard play, and one of their linemen is now injured, so that will temporarily stop the clock. It's a 2nd and 4 from the 9. It's a handoff to Nick Chubb, and he is met and brought down, I believe, by Brian Walker, the rookie outside linebacker. That was a terrific one-on-one tackle on Nick Chubb. Now 3rd and 1. From the 7, he'll drop back to the pass. He's going to be under pressure, rolling to the outside, trying to escape from Jermaine Johnson, and will throw it away to lead to a 4th and 1. And now they will just settle for a field goal to make it a 1-score game. The kick is away, and it is good, making it 27-19. So now they're going to need the defense to get them the ball back. With 4:34 remaining, we take over at our own 25-yard line. We'll take the snap. It's a handoff to Breece Hall, who goes to the outside, and we'll start this with a 4-yard carry. McDonald will line back up under center on the next play. For a 2nd and 6, it's another handoff to Breece Hall, who is met and brought down. But now the Patriots have another injury on their team, so that will stop the clock at 4:02. A possible 3-and-out here for the offense. McDonald out of shotgun. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Bowers, but he did not have enough for the 1st down. It's a 4th and 1, and we should punt it away. So now Caleb Williams will take over at his own 19-yard line with 3:30 to go and all 3 timeouts. A quick throw over the middle is caught by Gesicki for a gain of about 6 yards. A 2nd and 4. They're going to come back in shotgun again. Now just 3 minutes to play. From the 25-yard line, he'll take the snap, once again looking to pass. Under quick pressure going deep downfield. That one's going to be knocked away by Damian Bryant, our middle linebacker. 2:57 remaining for a 3rd and 4. Caleb Williams back in shotgun again. Nick Chubb is in the backfield. Williams will look to pass. He's firing to the outside. He's got a man, but it's knocked out of his hands by Anton Lane, and now it's a 4th and 4. And I am absolutely shocked by this decision. They still have all 3 timeouts, so they're going to punt the ball away. I really figured they were going to go for that. We'll field it about the 20-yard line. He's going to get across the 30 and get brought down to the 32 with 2:44 remaining. Unfortunately, I don't think Jared McDonald's going to get his superstar X Factor, but he still played a pretty solid game so far, and he finds Jalen Waddle to the 44 for a 1st down. The next play would just be a quick 3-yard pass to Brock Bowers, and it would take us down to the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 7 from the 47. It's a handoff to Breece Hall. He's going to get stood up and brought down for a 3rd and 5. New England burns that 1st time out. Now McDonald comes back in shotgun. Kamara's lined up at running back. McDonald will look to pass. He's going to fire this one downfield. He finds Brock Bowers for the 1st down to the 45. They burn that 2nd timeout. 1:52 remaining. McDonald lines up under center. It's a handoff to Breece Hall to the outside. He's going to get met and brought down for a 3-yard play. So now they burn that final timeout. One more 1st down and this game is over. 2nd and 7 from the 42. It's another handoff to Breece Hall to the outside. He'll get met and brought down. That'll set up a 3rd and 6. We should let the clock run down quite a bit here, and we will. McDonald will come out in shotgun. I would rather just run the ball and punt it back to them with like 30 seconds than try a pass and give them a minute. But apparently that's what we're going to try. McDonald will look to throw. He's going to go deep downfield. What the hell? Why in the world would we call a deep pass right there? Now on 4th and 6, the clock is stopped at 1 minute and 2 seconds, and we'll have to punt the ball away. Or not. We're going to kick a field goal. I love Jake Elliott, but this is a 58-yard try. The kick is away, and it is going to be good. That just iced the game. Maybe I shouldn't question our play caller's decision-making when we have a kicker that can drill a 58-yard field goal to put the game away. But no matter what, we get the win 30-19, and we are now 10-1 on the year. Last year, we started 9-2 before losing every single remaining game and missing the playoffs. I don't want to jinx anything, but now that we're at 10 wins, I'm at least going to be confident enough to say we're not going to go 9-8. And that is about all I will guarantee, just because we literally cannot go 9-8 now. But Jared McDonald goes 20 for 24, 203 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Breece Hall, 113 yards on the ground. Alvin Kamara got a touchdown, and our fullback Moses Herron ran in for 2 scores. Receiving, Jalen Waddle had a terrific day, 8 for 113. By far was our best receiver today. And then over on defense, Damian Bryant and Brian Walker both led the team in tackles with 6 apiece. We got 1 sack from Lucas Van Ness and 1 from Dexter Atkins. and 1 interception from Sauce Gardner. Now, Caleb Williams today went 22 of 37 for 287, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and we really did shut down Nick Chubb. He only averaged 2.9 yards a carry, which is massive. Receiving, their best one seems to be Jalen Tolbert, 5 for 80, and then this guy, which I'm pretty sure I always mispronounce his name. Either way, he got a touchdown. Sweeping the Patriots has the team fired up, plus 15 morale for all players. Unfortunately for us, though, we do have a new injury, and let's see who it is. I'm really terrified it's going to be our right tackle. No, it's our left guard, Elijah Vera Tucker, who is going to miss the next 8 weeks of the season. That is huge. I guess it's a good thing I just re-signed our backup left guard. And I didn't know before going into that game, but we apparently played that game without one of our starting safeties, and Malik Hooker. Whatever, we got the win. That's the important thing. Moving on to week 13, though, Buffalo also lost in week 12, so now we have a 5-game lead in the division. So we are 2 wins away from securing the division and guaranteeing a playoff spot. But it looks like the Lions are a pretty good team with an 8-3 record. But that'll be in the next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you next time.